Okay, looking at the close range fighting structure, with the vertical fist, the lead elbow will protect the center line when the punch goes out. Comparing to the horizontal fist, as soon as the fist starts to rotate, the elbow comes up. So if you look at this structure from this view, it would look like this. So this would be the view going like this, going down the center line like this or like this, instead of going in the boxing posture from here, punching down, having the elbows. So this is still straight punching, but the elbows are coming up. So the side view would be going straight down the middle here, instead of going like this, punching like this, down, straight punching like this. Still the elbow here is up here, but when I go here, I have the blocking here. So straight punching fighting structure. From long range, I would come with the elbow in and I would go straight, single direct attack. This could be done with horizontal fist just as effectively, going in with horizontal, taking the hit. What if, taking the hit, what if he counters? I go in and the counter comes, the elbow is still in the way, so I have the elbow controlling. As soon as my elbow goes up, I'm still able to block, but it's a longer range of motion. Then down to the ground, I'm still using the vertical structure. Looking at the horizontal, sure, I could also hit horizontally here, but have the same structure in punching distance. From here, I go into trapping distance, I don't have to change the structure. Even going down to the ground, I keep my structure. What if I have the horizontal structure? Sure, here it still works, I'm parried. Okay, how about trapping now? Okay, I can go with in long range fighting, with punching, in close range, trapping distance, even going down to the ground, I have the same structure. So looking at the way that you choose to punch, a straight punch for example, you start to look at the principles and the theory behind every weakness and strength of that technique. What you find out is the way I would say is the best way of punching. This would be one way of testing it. So you take, this is 10 kilograms, 20 some pounds, you put it in a vertical structure and you go straight. Then you keep it like this, then you can twist it to the horizontal position and see what happens. Which position is the stronger and better position structurally, and what you find out is the way I would say is the best way of punching. Just test the structure. So going like this, going with the vertical structure, can I straight it like this? Going with the horizontal structure, how is it to go like going 100 times like this or like this? 1, 2, 3, going like this. 1, 2. So testing the structure, going some kind of jab cross motion like this, swinging down like this, or just going straight like this. It's testing the structure. Testing the structure in this position. If I now was to punch it like this, straight punching down like this, or just going straight down like this, straight down. Feeling the theory behind the technique. Okay, the most important thing is still what will work for you in this position with your gloves. Okay, I had some interesting comments on the protecting center line, the vertical fist structure, that it's not scientifically proven. Well, to me, this is how I prove it. It's not scientific, but why don't you try this one at home? Here I have 10 kilograms. It's about 44-45 pounds of weight. So let's try protecting the center line structure to the opening up the vertical and the horizontal structure. So if you take this, you put it into the protecting center line and you punch. You go down, back, and you punch. And from this position, you switch to the horizontal structure. You do the same test. You lift this one and you punch with horizontal fist and see what happens to the stability and the strength of the body. So I've added this to 30 kilograms. That's over 66 pounds of weight. So let's see again what happens to the structure of the human. I will go with the vertical structure. Here is still okay, but starting to punch from here, it's getting a little bit heavy like this. Punch, vertical structure, protecting the center line. And changing it will be quite difficult. So I go into position. My body structure is not holding up this weight. Looking then at punching, the chain punch from punching downwards, punching upwards in grappling. Imagine having this kind of resistance behind your punching. Punching, protecting the center line like this. It's a powerful structure and you are protected. Instead of going with elbows out, horizontal fist, which obviously is a weaker body structure. Newton's law, for every action there's a reaction. So if I'm stable in my position, punching like this, handling that kind of weight, so I will be better able to resist the Newton's law of reaction. Power coming back, I'm stable. Punching like this, obviously I'm not as strong structurally. So what happens with the Newton's law when reaction comes? So you're not punching with 100% power into the target because you are in a weak structure. The most important thing, of course, is to test all the techniques. The best test is in sparring. Just spar with everything goes through without rules, having everything in the technique. Don't just simply go here and think that, for example, the chain punch, that you just are able to go from this position just going in chain punching him. It is easy for me to be here home at my own training quarters saying, oh, well, you should do this, you should practice like this. The most important thing is that everything and anything works in these kind of settings. You need to explore things with other martial artists. You need to invite people to your club and be open-minded. Do this position and say, okay, we simply do some grappling. We just grapple. We are searching for a grappling solution. This guy is a good grappler. He can teach you a thing or two. So you are testing it. That's what you say, because everything works from this position. I go, well, I just bite his nose off, and I'm sure. But you need to test. So hopefully, this what I've showed you now, let's give you some ideas of how you can improve yourself.